What's up everybody, and today on the High Performance Man channel I want to talk about DOMS, Delayed Onset Muscle Soreness. What does it all mean? Where does it come from? Who invented it? Delayed meaning it doesn't hurt the minute that you're doing the exercise. Let's say if you're doing dumbbell curls, it won't hurt your biceps the next hour. So the onset is delayed. So the onset of this muscle soreness is delayed. Typically, DOMS, you'll feel it if it's novel. So let's say if I start digging holes in my backyard, for example, and I feel DOMS the next day, my back feels sore, my legs feel sore. Does it mean that I'm building a strong foundation, a strong back? The answer is definitely no. It might make me better at digging holes, but what it's not going to do is build me a strong, thick, dense back that is aesthetically pleasing. So, novelty, let's say as well, if you introduced squats into your leg program, but you've typically only done leg press, or you've done a heel elevated squat versus a regular barbell back squat, that novelty, that change, the introduction of a new stimulus or new exercise can increase the amount of muscle soreness you experience. Sleep. So if you're undersleeping, let's say 7 hours or below, and you're training pretty hard, you might find yourself quite sore. You might find that your DOMS will increase as a result of your sleep decreasing. Nutrition. Let's say if you are not getting enough protein, so you're not getting adequate protein, that can lead to increased DOMS. You kind of get where I'm going with all of this. Load and volume. So let's say if you've been following a structured program and all of a sudden you go from 80 kilo bench press to 90 kilo bench press, probably around a 10 to 15% increase in load, you might experience some muscle soreness. Does muscle soreness mean that you're going to grow? The answer is no. However, if you're constantly getting after it in your workouts, you're more than likely going to be sore most days, or at least a little bit tender. If you're training for something significant, if you're trying to grow and challenge yourself, I don't expect you to be comfortable all the time. That discomfort is going to come in the form of muscle soreness. It's going to come in the form of not wanting to wake up and train. It is going to come in the form of training itself. All of this is necessary. However, it's more, this is just part of the journey, okay, for muscle growth. Does this mean that you're going to gain muscle? Any of those things? So increase DOMS or any of that, does that mean that you're going to start gaining muscle as a result of any of these things? No, not at all. Typically the gauge for me is performance. So if I've gone from 80 kilo bench press to 90 kilo bench press for the same reps, I'm going to attribute that being more of a progression for my muscular gains than I would other stuff. For example, let's say DOMS. Okay, so there's no correlation between DOMS and muscle growth. However, should you be pain-free all the time? And you being pain-free, is that a sign of you not getting after it? Yes and no. Just depends on the person. But if you're sore on a regular basis, probably a good thing for your muscle gains. However, these should all be dialed in. So you should be following a program instead of doing novel workouts. You should be sleeping over 7 hours a night. You should be nailing your nutrition at 2.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight. And you should be monitoring your load and increasing your load and volume at regular intervals. Hope this video helps. If it doesn't, there's the door. Thanks. Team, if you liked that video, be sure to click here for your next video or here for something that you may like. All that sort of stuff, and make sure you subscribe and click the notification bell to make sure you get all our videos. We make at least one video daily on a different topic. See you on the next one.